What's up, guys, and welcome to today's video. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Bulgarian legend, Hristo Stoichkov. But before I get into this review, I do want to give a big shout out to Gabriel Gianni, who did request Stoichkov in that comment right there. I do have Stoichkov in a mostly Barcelona, and a couple of Bulgarians in there. I'm in a 4-2-2 formation. I threw the Bulgarians in there, obviously, because Stoichkov is known as the best Bulgarian of all time. And then I also had the rest of the Barcelona guys in there, because that is the club team that Stoichkov was the most successful at. I was in Division 3, guys, and this team played amazing for me, and I got promoted to Division 2, and then I kind of hit a cold streak. Stoichkov was definitely at the helm of my success, as well as that other guy up there. I'm not even going to begin to try to pronounce his name, but he was a beast. But let's go ahead and take a look at the face card stats for Stoichkov. 84 pace, 88 shot, 85 passing, 87 dribbling, and 82 physical. A 90 overall card, and those stats on his card look insane. Stoichkov comes with a medium work rate. His preferred foot is his left foot, so you always want to try to get on his left foot. 3-star weak foot, which really isn't that bad, and 4-star skill moves, which is awesome. The reason I'm doing Stoichkov right now is because he actually dropped down in price a little bit. I got him for $950, which is pretty good. And then in the games played, I'm actually going to go by 7 because I got kicked from EA servers within the first minute of one of my games, but it still goes on his record. And then goals scored, I actually scored 10 goals. They counted an own goal, and you'll see in the highlights, it didn't even tick the defender, so I don't know what they're talking about. So we're going to go with 10 goals, and then he also had 3 assists. Stoichkov played amazingly and is definitely one of the best legend strikers that I played with so far on this game. I also did a FIFA 15 legend review, and I think that he only gets better on FIFA 16 just because he isn't the paciest striker. But on this FIFA, he just plays amazingly, and that left foot is just amazing. But without further ado, we're going to go ahead and look at the in-game stats and then the highlights thereafter. Stoichkov's in-game stats, guys: 92 aggression, 91 attack positioning, 88 vision, 86 acceleration, 88 ball control, 85 crossing, 89 finishing, 85 free kick accuracy, 91 penalties, 89 shot power, with the medium work rate, 3-star weak foot, 4-star skill moves, poacher, dribbler, clinical finisher, complete forward speciality, and flair trait. Whew, I think I'm out of breath. That is a crazy good card. So we're going to go ahead and get into some gameplay now. And like I said earlier, guys, Stoichkov is known as the best Bulgarian footballer ever, leading them to their best ever 4th place finish in the 1994 World Cup. He also won some European trophies as well as individual awards while at Barcelona. But let's go ahead and get into the pros of Stoichkov. My first pro for this card is an obvious one: his shooting. An 88 shot rating and all the in-game statistics to go with it. Stoichkov can flat out put the ball in the back of the net. He only has a 3-star weak foot, but honestly for me, it was one of those where he can really score with either foot. He's good with his back to the goal as well as chasing down through balls, and he's right up there with Shearer as far as pure shooters go. Other players definitely look to get to the ball to him. Second is his dribbling. A nice touch to have for such an amazing striker. With an 87 dribbling rating, excellent ball control, and 4-star skills, Stoichkov knows how to brilliantly set himself up for goal. I feel like there aren't a ton of good shooting strikers that can set themselves up and not rely on a teammate to send it into them. Stoichkov's dribbling was definitely a big plus for me. His third pro is his strength. Stoichkov has an 82 physical rating, which isn't too shabby, but in-game it feels a whole lot better, honestly. You'll see a couple of goals where defenders just really struggle to get him off the ball. He also does a good job of intercepting and using his strength to pry the ball away from the defenders. A shooter that has good dribbling and great strength is a pretty lethal combination, and some might call it a triple threat. Now, I only have one con for Stoichkov, and it isn't a huge one for me. It kind of really just depends on what formation you put him in, and this con is his work rate. In my opinion, a medium work rate for a striker means your striker is a little bit too far back. And this is why Stoichkov must be in a 2-striker formation. You might be able to put him in a 4-3-3 type formation with the wingers up top. But with him alone in like a 4-5-1 type formation, he's really going to struggle, or your team's going to struggle, because he's going to be so far back, and with only one lead striker, you kind of need your striker to be up top and ready to attack. On the other hand, this does mean Stoichkov has a better chance for long shot goals, but I still prefer if my strikers were a little bit higher up. And that's why my only con, and it really isn't a huge one, it just depends on what you prefer, is his work rate. Besides that, guys, Stoichkov is pretty crazy, and I would definitely recommend him to anyone who has the coin for buying him. But this is now going to take me to the overall summary of Stoichkov's card, and out of a 10 scale rating, I believe he has a 9 or deserves a 9.6 out of 10. His pros and cons are listed, as well as the goals and assists I had in the games played. What I didn't mention earlier was in the games played, I actually had 2 kids rage quit. This is why I played 7 games. So maybe Stoichkov could have snatched a few more. Something that I just introduced in my review's last review is the goal map. And this was suggested by one of the subs, and I know it isn't exactly pleasing to the eye just yet, but I am definitely still working on it and trying to make it a little bit better. It has where I scored from with the player, as well as the total man of the matches. Stoichkov was just fun and even more effective on FIFA 16 than FIFA 15, guys. He's a great dribbler who is strong and most of all a pure shooter. I do apologize for skipping up in my review order. I just couldn't pass up this deal on Stoichkov. It was too good to be true. But up next in my reviews is the Portuguese legend Luis Figo, and then we have Michael Owen, Gattuso, Lalas, and more in that order. So I did in fact reach over 100 subs recently, so thank you guys. I kind of want to do a 100 sub special, so if you guys want to leave some suggestions down below, that'd be awesome. And as always, guys, feedback is always appreciated. And if you're feeling crazy, hit that like or subscribe button. I appreciate you guys checking out this review. And until next time, I will talk to you later.